exceptional.
Yeah, both of them really do feature that thinning top that you displayed early on
Yep.
in the
Yep.
Okay, Aubrey, any light that you can shine on these distinguished pieces?
Yeah, I see that Crowbot did not include the fear. Still a lovely picture, and I especially like the way that the hair is styled. It looks like it's like bald on top with like this comb over that swoops in the front, making almost like a circle of hair that covers the front part. I appreciate that. It's nice. It's very fancy. And as where I like that the other one just brought all the attention outward, and the hair may have grown, but they decided to keep it curly. So as someone with curly hair, I know that it takes quite a long time before you notice any growth, as was said earlier. Um, so it's something that even if you're growing for quite a while, might be a more realistic growth pattern
Mm-hmm.
if it's just kind of like sticking out a little bit more. But then being able to put that energy into the beard to show the passage of time. I like that.
Yeah, and maybe the fear is comb overs or wearing an ascot. We don't know. We just don't know. Chris, thoughts?
Yeah, that's what I've got quite a few. I love on how the Crowbot one. That's it. They embrace the use of blue and then the lavender. That's it. I think I've really found someone else who also sees the impact that these cool colors can have for your wardrobe. And then again, the detail on that comb over. That's what shows how much focus someone would put to make it so they themselves don't see their baldness,
Mm.
but when it comes down to it, everybody else can still see what you're doing.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
from his
love
own
that.
vantage point, it looks like he's covered everything. But
Right.
when someone else is looking at it from a little higher up, that's it. They know what you're lying about. So they did a really good job with that. Captured the regal formal wear. I don't even remember what the that neck piece is called. But
Ermine or
got over it. Um, just looks great. And then uh, uh, Hello Zombies, I might have to recuse myself because I do know this artist. It is great to see that they have encompassed their fear into that drawing. As well. It seems like she really embraced the I guess the chaos that curly hair can have. That's what as it's just kind of come out the side of your face. But it looks like it's only had maybe 1 year's worth of growth, where your beard has had three. So at some point, you gave up trimming the beard, but tried to keep the hair in check there.
Also, floating torso, incredibly off-putting and scary.
That's also true. That's also true.
mm.
Lorian, any pointers here for Greg?
Yeah, so I do have to say that I also know Hello Zombie, but I do really like the monochrome. I went with kind of the same deal, just the pencil and paper, and she went with pen and paper. I do have to say though, Crowbots, it gives you the growth of the hair where it gets larger as it goes down.
Really off-putting. Yeah.
It does kind of the same thing that a lot of animals do when they're afraid. They puff up to make themselves look bigger
Mm.
and more intimidating to scare away any adversaries. So I really like that. And the use of color, it really does look like one of those portraits that you would see hanging up in a fancy estate. So I'm going to go with Crowbot.
Well, what do you say, Greg? What?
Oh, well, yeah, I think I would have to. I'm just thinking about the original prompt. Um, can you show me the portrait so that I will be able to make a decision on the hair growth journey? And I think is it Crowbot is the Louis XIV.
Correct.
I would have to go with that just because it shows me a future that I want to go towards. So this is a different impulse from the horror, and that I recoil from, but this is so Crowbot's the beneficiary of a radically different impulse.
Well, Crowbot, look
Crowbot.
at this. You just stumble upon a stream, you do a little art, and then you become a star. So we'll email you if you'd like to be on the stream next week. We would love to have you.
Great
this
stuff,
is what-
Crowbot.
Yeah, really, really nice. This is exciting. Tomorrow, Greg and Mark and I start into rehearsals for our play. If you can join us on Halloween, we would love to have you. And on behalf of Lorian and Aubrey and the best artist in the world, Chris, and my co-host Mark, thank you so much for joining us for this installment of Art Smackdown. Oh, follow us on Instagram at Art Smackdown. Is it Art Smackdown on Instagram? It is, right? Or is it Fart Smackdown?
On Instagram is Art Smackdown.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, Art Smackdown. Yeah, we'll put your art.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.